Just about set for football now here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Tonight, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC West. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers, has us set to get started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
By Ernest Jones. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 on the Seahawks 28-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And the Rams first
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Here now, second down and goal. Williams. And he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Matthew Stafford. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Rams out to the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. 3rd and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Xavier Smith deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Rams offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. A gain of 19 yards. And a Rams first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Short throw pulled in by Parkinson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That one caught by Adams. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Davante Adams. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. They put Adams in motion. Williams, first down, and he's not done. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the Seahawks 15-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They run over center with Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll try and get there on the ground. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He's going to keep it himself.
Matthew Stafford.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. His kick is perfect. And the Rams going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The
Seahawks offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Darnold's pass.
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Got a man, that's Barner, the tight end. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
Down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So Myers back out there, had the field goal a moment ago, now set to kick this one away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Play action, Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. They go play action with Stafford. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, L.A.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Rams 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. It's another run here for Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, L.A.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Puka Nacua. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. The motion man is Nacua. Second down, it's Stafford. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Kyron Williams. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone, and this drive will begin with first down. To throw is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Second and 12 at the 22-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Darnold now to throw. That's complete. It's JSN.
Darnold's pass.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 3.
Darnold. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
In a fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 4. They got 8. And they convert on fourth down.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Darnold now on first and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Smith and Jigba. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
Darnold to throw on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's Darnold again. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
At the 3-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Out of the end zone.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Darnold to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Seahawks 10.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Seattle.